Alright, here we go. So, you remember yesterday? Remember that day? It was fun. We were playing Ito, got off the game. I stopped the stream, and I checked my phone. And my mom asked me a question that isn't a very hard thing to answer. In fact, it's one of the easiest questions one person can ask another person. The question was really simple. We are leaving for Japan in 3 days. Do you have your passport? Of course I have my fucking passport, Mom. What am I? I don't know where my passport is. Like, I know where my fucking passport is. So I go in my bag where the passport is. And I open up the passport area. I stick my hand in, and I'm met with a void of nothing. And I sit there, and I'm like, that's where the passport is, but it's not there. So now, I guess I have to check everywhere else. And so, I go around, and I'm looking through all my stuff. Where's my passport? I don't misplace items, ever. This isn't something I do. Passport is not present. There is no passport. My mom, after seeing that I've read the message but not replied, is starting to send a little bit stronger worded messages. Like, hey Nathan, I see you haven't replied to my message about the passport thing. And I'm sitting there like, this is the end of my life. This is the one. I don't know how this is going to resolve. Like, what am I going to say? Like, it's just over. I don't have my fucking passport. I don't know how it's possible that I don't have my passport. I don't know. You're not going to get an answer to this question in this whole story. The passport is gone. I have every other document that's ever happened. The passport's gone. So I'm like, okay. Passport gone. Travel is on Thursday. How long does it take to get a passport? 6 to 8 weeks. GG. I was like, it's over. We've lost it. Passport's gone. There is no passport. I still don't have this passport. And so I'm like, shit, my parents have just started to drive over. I look at my dad's location and the dot is getting closer to mine. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, it feels like the cops are coming now. Like, I was like, oh, this is, it's over. We're dead. Like, everyone's dead. It's all going to be charred. It's going to look like ruins when they're done. They come over and we're like, we're just hoping for everything. There is no passport. I know there's going to be no passport because it's not the passport location, right? So I'm just like, so I don't panic. I'm not a panicking guy. I think the last time I ever remember panicking in my life was when YouTube sent me an email saying my videos were demonetized forever. That was the last time I panicked. Since then, panic is not what I do. Well, my mom's kind of like freaking out because, yeah, we're fucked. But she's like, why aren't you freaking out? I'm like, it's not over. Look, it's not over until the final bell rings, right? Maybe there's a way, Maybe there's some situation where I find out how to get a passport in that amount of time. And they're looking at me like that's not going to happen. But I had to try. So I started looking stuff up. We started looking for, an explanation. Like, what could we do? And literally everywhere we were saying was 1 week minimum. 1 week, 2 weeks minimum if you're lucky 1 week. And I'm just like, fuck, I'm leaving on Thursday. Thursday's now. Thursday's happening. Basically now. So I was like, it's over. We're dead. I find this, online site that says they can do it. It's like a private site. It says they can do it in 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days, business days, is 2 days. 2 days is fine. That's Wednesday. Good. 3 days, dead. Over. Right? So it's maybe this could work. So I'm calling them. I'm doing this. I'm sorting everything out. And we finally set up everything after a million hours of everything, right? And we get I download a million forms. I have a printer over here, an actual fucking printer, because we had to print a bunch of documents and stuff. We had to get the ink didn't work and the documents wouldn't get signed and all of the files, they didn't go in the right location. We had to get extra paper. There's that's what that is up there. It's ink and stuff and paper. And so we're printing stuff, we're checking stuff. Luckily, I have everything else because I don't lose items, I guess, except for my passport because of this new reason that I don't know how this happened still. Just not there, right? So I'm now I'm involved the whole family and this little shindig here. I feel like an asshole, right? I mean, dude, like every single person is involved in this whole story now. And I'm just like, oh, like we're all working over the clock to see if we can make something happen here. So we finally, after like literally 3 hours, we get all the files, we get all the documents, we print stuff out, everything happens, and I go to bed. It's really late. I couldn't sleep because I was like I wasn't worrying about this, but I was just like, you know what I mean? When you're in action mode, it's hard to fall asleep because you're in action mode. So I jolt up awake at 8:50. So I get everything, right? I have all these stuff, and I wake up 8:50 today. I slept for, I don't know, not, right? I didn't sleep very good. I wake up, and we call the people, right, that we got. And they're like, oh yeah, on our website it says 2 to 3, but it actually takes a week. Like, so, like, what is that about then? She's like, why the fuck are you, like, okay, so you're just a bunch of dickheads. Like, what is that? Like, then say it on your thing. Your thing costs an amount of money that's almost 4 digits. And you're talking like, someone is lying. And I'm just like, I'm like, okay, well, GG's, we tried. But at the last moment, she's like, there is one way. Like the Doctor Strange one way. You could get an appointment at the official agency in Philly, but they're all booked except I looked and there's an opening in 1 hour because someone canceled. That is a lot of things to do in 1 hour. Like, I have to go, like, Philly is a land, it's an old land. Philly's been around for a long time, and back then they didn't conceive of the idea of having good roads because there was about 50 people on the planet. And so getting to Philly involves taking this 2-lane windy ass merging road that doesn't fucking work, and I have to go to the city for a 10 o'clock appointment on a Monday. GG, right? This is just over, right? Like, I'm like, so I'm literally like comically like scattering I print some bullshit that I think I need a passport for. Look what I printed. This was when I was getting this as a passport photo, but it needs to be 2 by 2 inches, and I'm gonna print it the whole page, and I'm like running around trying to get everything. I look at this, I'm like, this isn't gonna do anything. Like, what is this gonna do? We're cooked. I'm like printing out files and making sure, like me and my dad's here for this adventure in the morning. We're like doing all this, like editing, like different things. Like, there's so many steps. I fill out my name, I don't know, like 20 times I'm typing in my name. Like, what is your name? Npesta. Like, you haven't already heard me type this before. Like, I just have so many forms where I say my name and where I live and what I do and everything over and over and over and over. It is forever. Like, and it's like if you mess up one time, it's just over. And I don't think I did, but I'm like frantically doing this. And eventually we couldn't get a passport for it. That's the best we could do. So I didn't bring it. And so we haul ass downtown, right? Like, I almost considered being the people on the shoulder, but we didn't do it. But we got there 20 minutes late. And it's about this close. This close to not working. But we sat down. They called our number basically immediately because that was about the end. We go up and give all this stuff. I need to take my passport photo. I look like I'm on meth. I've slept nothing at all. My hair is just fucking everywhere, and I literally look like I just killed someone just now, like right now, like, and that's gonna be my passport photo forever, like for like 10 years. So I get the photo, and she's like, I see the earliest we can do this. I can go get my passport on Wednesday. I leave on Thursday. This whole situation could not have happened a second later. Like one bit later. 1 unit of any measurement later. The end. But I will be going there. I feel like such an asshole. I don't know what happened to the past. I have no idea. I have no idea what happened to it. But it was so involved. Like, I've just been looking at these documents and forms, making sure everything, like, but it's there. It's just gonna turn up one day. Like, I have no idea.